a road in Warrnambool. Roger. paying a lot of the place down. No one here can actually go back in the books out there.
No, that traffic management now is not there, so yes. But as I said, as conditions change, we will work to get resident access as soon as practical when it's safe to do so. You can follow that. So your emergency acts updates, so now, they might look the same, but I talked earlier going through the detail. The details we will see those changes. So if things change, we'll try and make sure that's up front in the message. We really try to do that, but you still have to work your way through it. Yeah, register fine red, I'll talk about Red Cross. Register fine red and white, really, really important. And we know who you are because when you register, so if you're away from an emergency relief centre, we need to have a one-on-one conversation, say, hey, we're going to bus if you need to pick some stuff up, or and sometimes we do that, so that's new. But if we do, we know your phone number, we can get in contact with you and make sure you're included straight on in that strategy.
Hi, Mark. And I know you talked about the weather. So the sort of probably the most intense days in terms of if, Halls Gap should experience some really direct impact is probably sort of the next 3 or 4 days.
Under the southerly, certainly. But as temperatures increase, again, we talked about the fire is really good for the dry field. There's what we call a diurnal pattern. So all grass, whether it's alive or dead, sticks, whether they're alive or dead, they absorb moisture. So as the overnight cool air comes in, those plants suck that moisture out of the atmosphere, and it takes them a while to get ready to burn again. And that's where that emerges during the whole rice food. It traps the whole year under it, so they get ready to fuel. So it's under the southerlies predominantly is the risk, but also on hot days, some of that preheating can allow the fire bulge out in a number of regions.
It's I think it's worth mentioning that these fires are really injury. It's not about temperature. Normally we think fires are really bad when it's hot, but these are really wind. So if you're looking at the bureau weather, it's if the wind starts to get to 20 or 30 k's an hour, that's going to push this really around. I think Monday's the next quite windy day that we're looking at, even though it's going to be reasonably mild temperature.
Out of all the things that have gone against us this week, one of the things that's really worked for us, our predictive services people, model where fires moving, have been really spot on to the hour, and that's allowed us to tailor those messages so you've got the best information at the best time. So if things are going to change tomorrow, we'll update the warnings morning. If they're going to change in 2 hours, we'll see you in the morning.
I appreciate that this is a $1 million question, and we talked about what's in there already, but as a tourism accommodation operator, how far ahead should I be looking?
Well, we're planning 3 to 5 weeks, and that's, I think, we're being conservative.
Sorry, how long is that?
3 to 5 weeks we're planning. 3 because people, firefighting forces, other fires, starting to say, for a serious fire at the moment, then we'll go in the work with the National Park as well. So, as I said, we're in December, and we're really dry national strategy. It's a really dry landscape. So we can see fresh fire start and then challenge our capabilities.
This is only one for cancelled, but are they setting up for elections?
Yes. And that's on the message.
It should be open now. It was open at 11, I think.
It's open at 11.
Yeah. Where it was?
22 Patrick Street School at Grampians Bushfire.
22 Patrick Street School, Grampians Community Health.
Pets are welcome.
Pets are welcome. And if you've got funny pets that are coming there, let's say on the 4 gates instead of sausage shop, I'm over the same around there. Once we get the other people of the place, skip us. So, but please, if you have with that, we'll do some things up, so we've managed it, transition to the category.
Yeah, sorry, the roadblock into Halls Gap, is that actually before the bridge? Like, is it a Pomona turn-off?
I didn't know the exact location when I came in here, but I'm guessing it's at the Pomona turn-off.
Right,
Yeah,
so you
because
can't get
everything behind
into
that's
Clematis Drive?
I don't think so.
Because I know a lot of people stayed.
So, yeah, and some people are still in there, and need to communicate with those people, and as I said earlier in the day, some of those people need to be isolated, we need to make sure we're connected and they've got the messages. The other thing is, it's not just about the traffic management policy through police, between council, CFA and Big Roads, we've got a number of variable message boards, so we've got signs up saying road closed, closed, and we'll try and give as much pre-warning so you know probably the way they did it around.
We didn't mention it either, but the whole park is actually formally closed. And we can't close up every road, obviously, but that's in place as well, just to maintain public safety.
What's movement in and out of Pomona like, and what's the outlook for Pomona?
But Martin's is part of this fire service.
Yeah.
There are other areas of fuel around the moment. And the other thing is there's grass growing over the spring that's going to dry off. There are parts of the moment that are burning on the 13th of February that are burning in there.
Just with Pomona, it is worth just pointing out that there is that large fire scatter between the main fire and Pomona itself. So at this stage, the risk of Pomona is not imminent. If this containment strategy that we're working on works, that will really reduce the risk of Pomona. However, as Mark's just pointed out, the grasslands, the open areas to the south and to the east are all available. So at this point, is the east and out, that's where the risk comes from. Not currently at threat, but that's definitely the thing. You just got to keep watching and keeping updated with things like that. The risk is still there, there's no doubt.
Hi, I'm Dawn from Falls Gap, live in Reeds Lane. Is there any likelihood of possible fire activity in that area today or the next couple of days?
It's possible over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
It's, we're going to be really serious here that, we saw 10-kilometre spots out of this fire yesterday, and even under sort of moderate conditions, we were seeing like 500 to 500 metre spots. So even though the fire's sort of back here, if it goes for a little bit of a run, you could be spotting into Falls Gap today. There's no doubt. So that's why we've got the evacuation recommendation in place.
Because I've evacuated in here with a pet, but my husband's still out there, and my son lives in the Reeds Lane area too. So, so they'll be waiting on information.
They need to know that information, absolutely. We'll obviously, police will identify who is still there for us, so that they go around and do their diligence to identify who's the properties, and that's really important work as well, so we understand you're there. But again, they need to keep going on their own. Another thing is power not going. When I talk about power, the reliability of our power network when we get fires or disasters, it's pretty fragile, our power network. So, can you survive that, 3 days? I talk about 3 days, your freezer will stay in frozen a couple of days if you don't open the door all the time. But you only store food at one time. If you've got a generator, and some people have got generators now with the power goes out with, take it off your 1 days. Or you're just going to have your generator and cook your evening meal and check your news. If you're listening to ABC radio, because the phone can lose power as well, it's fragile, and Williams comms plateau is fragile. Have you got access to battery operated transistor radio settings and obviously for those mornings to keep yourself up to date? These are the things in your plan. You need to plan for things not working. Don't think everything you've got today is going to be here for you tomorrow. You need to think that through. And then, just like some other people, it's the worst week to actually go and stock up groceries and toilet paper because everybody's got the business model. But, again, if you're looking at the pantry, is that practical? Is it the right thing to do? So please, you need to be thinking along those lines, because guess what? On the chemical crews, under dangerous trees, we have assessed to bring you a sandwich. If you decided to stay, you've decided to stay. These are your decisions. We'll support you, we'll help guide your plan, we'll do what we can. We're not going to endanger people with that was your choice. So, you know, I don't say that to be harsh, I just say that's the reality. Okay, so please stand for it.
Sorry, when did you say that southwesterly is due to shift? Tomorrow.
So we'll see for 3 months.
Yeah, essentially we've got southerly influenced winds up until Christmas. Christmas Day is it's going to be hot but not that windy, and then it's on Boxing Day that the next change comes through.
We're just like fines out in
Oh, yes. Essentially we've got those southerly influences all week.
Yeah.
So, you know, just that word.
This is very preliminary, but the southwesterly change on Boxing Day is meant to be released. Okay? So the current predictions have it as a really not the southerly we saw those out yesterday, probably double that in intensity of change. That's why we have to do as much work with the back of the 10 in the next couple of days.
Really sorry if I covered this already, but talking about the Pomona burn scar, north of the burn scar, has there been much protection on that area, like towards the zoo?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, at the mobile highline, it's been maintained and actually brushed up quite recently. I guess our main strategy there is we've got to keep this fire south of that fire scarp in February. And it is now, it's a good case after that. If that works, we can tie that in there and that will keep that area protected from the fire. But look, if that doesn't, I keep sort of just reiterating this point, none of this is solid until it's in place and we're confident about it. There is some risk that that fire will get up into that area. So, and if that happens, then we've got to fall back. So, and that's really, what people do around their properties now will make a huge difference to that. We don't want to rush you, but we do have other communities to talk to, so I think I've got a couple of questions before we will take them. Otherwise, there are some council are tied in with all the emergency services, so they can access some survey people over the might feel right, who are very available to you to answer questions, they've got information as well, and assist with some of that planning stuff if you need to have a bit of a chat about that as well, and some of the works happening.
The last two fires, we had 2006 and 2013, tourists didn't come back for over 2 months because they said the Grampians are burning, there's nothing to see. Is there something you can do for broadcasts to tell people that once the fires are out, that it's safe to come back?
Look, we will promote that as emergency services, what the media pass on. As a matter of media, but we do promote that. As I said, from day 2 or Tuesday after the spot about Monday, we've been talking about the work we do, setting us up for success in recovery, actually reloading campgrounds, picnic areas, so that we can get people back in as quickly as possible, protection of road furniture and other assets in there, so that apart from reopenings, is open and people will come and people can access and do things that they've always done and enjoy the Grampians. So, and look, we've got parks for today. They're sitting and talking about this since we've been very, very connected in what we're trying to do to make the future of the Grampians as promising as possible. But, on bad news stories about this, too, what people further afield want to take on board. We can influence, but we can't control.
Just got a little bit of information.
Justine from Northern Grants. So council are working closely with Grampians Bushfire Tourism. So all of the operators are probably already linked into the data that's being collected in relation to the impact on tourism businesses. So if you haven't seen that already, just get onto the tourism industry webpage and keep in touch around the impacts on your businesses, because that information will be fed up to the government and will help with sort of future recovery efforts and efforts to sort of minimise the impact on the park and tourism. So just thought that was good.
To tell you, we're not waiting for 48 hours to talk about that stuff. We've had emergency recovery Victoria and regional development Victoria on board in our team since the start of this fire. We've seen the park has an impact, and obviously that's grown quite considerably, but we've had letting go so we can support businesses. The other thing I do put a huge rural financial counselling service, ACS, we're available for both people affected by variation of commodity issues, and also small business that need a hand. So they're freely available too. So RMCS, please get on Google and take it out. We'll be going to link that in through some of the support services of council. That's a great resource for people to utilise. We can help you through those tough times. We are in a part of Victoria that is subject to drought assistance, so we can certainly do some work to help you out there.
Is there many crews in town for Ember attacks?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, in fact, we had somebody here last night with all the fire activity, couldn't keep going for the day here because if we needed it, I'd give you, and we'll do that. We've got plans, for day-to-day extinction of fire. But if we get a really bad rainfall, we've got escalation plans that where all the help's coming from. But, again, I'm going to say that's our plan. But if we get one of those really nasty January, February days, there could be other fires that actually already get a hold of some of those resources. So, this is about you planning for you. We'll try to help do our best wherever we can.
I have security cameras at my house. I'm sure a lot of other people do too. If we saw a fire up on that, would it be worth ringing 000?
Yeah, please. Really good question. We've got a triple operator from the Triple Victoria Call Centre operating in the fire centre in Horsham. So any fires that pop up in and around that, straight into our operations room so we can retask aircraft. Who will already fire trucks through the area. That's a really important point. We will be doing some burning off, so if the spider looks at fire trucks, don't go up. But if you see fire on fire trucks, 000 and again, that's operating 24/7 out of Horsham House. You'll go into the national system to be redirected to Victoria's AAA system, but you go to Horsham. All Ballarat, they're already on call.
Yeah, sorry. I know you mentioned traffic management in and out of Falls Gap already. Can you just reiterate that again?
So Falls Gap is currently under an evacuation order for emergency one. Okay, so that's where we're at. The roads are closed in there, and access to Falls Gap is now controlled by Victoria Police. We cannot enter Falls Gap. You can exit Falls Gap, and emergency services enter the UK.
So that includes traffic management on Victory Road and over in Portal, and down at Dunkhill and some of these access roads.
So Victoria, so there's a ring around the Grampians on the major roads and then close to the high-risk areas. All the smaller roads are now closed as well.
And that'll be like until further notice.
Until further notice. Yeah. And as I said, as conditions abate, we're going to try and feed the community because their properties as much as possible. That's their goal. Not always achievable depending upon what the risks are, if it's trees, power lines down, things like that.
So, say my husband's out there and something, if they want supplies, so I can actually run the supplies out to where the block is, traffic management is, and then do a swap over of groceries and that sort of thing.
We've had it before, but we don't encourage it because you shouldn't let it. So, I said before, if you're going to stay, get your supplies. You should be there now. If your plan's to stay and you haven't planned that far ahead, you're probably planning to fight. Now, and I'm in a group about that because that's the reality. History's told us, and if you're not prepared, then staying, good idea at the time, but you back it up. Okay, we need to back up now because we need to get the right hand, but I'll take your questions for the patient.
Just no report evacuations. We have to wait until you say definitely that we can return funds. We get notification.
The warning, the emergency warning, as much as it goes up, advice what can start at any level, we can go straight to emergency warning, but starts at advice watching that emergency warning. As it goes up, it'll come down as risk relates as well.
So anyone who has experience with the fire promoter early in the year, there's a staged approach, and it gets to a point, the traffic point will still be there. But if you're a resident, you've got a rates notice, or you can prove that driver's license, then that is a staged approach where that will come into play, and then, then the order residents. But that's the nuanced detail that I talked about. I keep looking at the advice messages.
Now, we'll do that to wrap up, and I'm going to hand you over to the VP on the business, Justin Carroll.
Thank you both for coming here today. Some really great advice, really important that you do listen to the advice from the experts. And thank you for for being here today, supporting the community and us. Just letting you know that Northern Grampians Bushfire are also here to support you. We have 4 councillors here today. If the other councillors want to raise their hands. We have our executive team, we have our CEO here. We've all come here today so that we can get some good advice and that we can support you in this journey and we'll support you for as long as needed. We are here to support you. And I'd also like to thank all the volunteers, so all the emergency services, the organisations who are out helping all of us in this situation, and thank you for all the work that they do put in to support us. So my heartfelt thanks go out to all the volunteers, so thank you.
Cycom, Hepburn, Tinker.
Hepburn Tanker Sam.
Cycom, Hepburn Tinker is back in station after serving in strike team 1534.
Roger, Hepburn Tanker, that was strike team 1534.
Correction, 1545.
Roger, that's 1545.
Cycom, Mount Franklin Fire Tower is now on watch.
Roger, Mount Franklin Fire Tower.
Cycom, Mount Blackwood Tower is on watch.
Roger, Mount Blackwood Tower.
On watch.
Roger, Mount Bunny on Fire Tower.
Firecom 335 Tower, now on watch. Good morning.
Good morning.
District 16, slip on 2 to Firecom.
District slip in 2, send.
Yeah, back in the Pawns Hill Fire Station, over.
Roger. Firecom, Blue Man Tower on watch. Last calling Firecom, say again. Firecom, Blue Man Tower on watch. Blue Man Tower on watch. Blue Man Tower on watch. Firecom message. Blue Man Tower on watch. Firecom. Blue Man Tower, Firecom. Blue Man Tower, Firecom. Just confirming if you require Firecom or were you just logging on? Just logging on. Roger, good afternoon. Firecom, Crucian Captain. Crucian Captain, send. We've pulled this pole apart out here and we've doused it all down. We'll just leave it open until about 5 o'clock tonight when we'll come back and do a final inspection. And but all appliances will be leaving shortly. Roger, you pulled the pile apart and hosed it down, and you'd like to keep this event open to 5 o'clock this afternoon. Will you be re-inspecting? Yeah, we'll be got 2 trucks coming out at 5 o'clock. Roger, I'll mark yourself as returning and also meeting Tanker 1 as returning, and we'll hold the event open till 5 p.m. for you to return and inspect. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks, Firecom. Roger.
Firecom, Mount Monarch Tower on watch. Good evening, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Crucian tanker back in station.
Roger, Crucian tanker.
Viacom, and there's power on watch.
Roger, good afternoon.
Viacom, can you please mark Apollo Bay Rescue in station?
Roger, Apollo Bay Rescue.
Flycom Pumper 67B.
From 6MB sends.
Flycom Pumper 67B is responding to a car accident at 506 York Street.
Roger, so no injuries, 2 vehicles involved, requesting police, ambulance declined. Caller was a passerby, a lot of smoke inside the vehicle.
Flycom 67B, knowledge further. Flycom, Smeaton Tanker 1 has been released from scene and returning to station.
Roger, Smeaton Tanker.
Channel 859.
Warrnambool CV, sorry, were you after Flycom?
Negative, apologies for that. Flycom Pumper 67A is out to an EMR event, corner of Wainwright Street, Main Road, Dalton Point, code 1.
Roger, so 24-year-old female, not conscious, but she is breathing, but breathing's not completely normal. There's no defib available.
Pumper 67A, roger. Flycom Pumper 67B is on scene, known as York Street Control, Flycom 6.
Roger, York Street Control 296. Pumper 67A, FICOM message.
Send.
Email's been cancelled.
Pump 678, Roger, marketing station, thanks.
Roger.
FICOM Ballarat pump out to motor vehicle collisions, car smoking, York Street.
Roger, Ballarat Pumper. So just the two vehicles involved, requesting police, declined ambulance, caller was a passerby, said a lot of smoke in the vehicle.
Ballarat pump received.
FICOM, this is Trentham Tanker 1 back in station after being on 1545 strike team.
Roger, Trentham Tanker.
FICOM FRV, Pumper 70 mobile, code 1, EMR event.
Roger, Pumper 70. So they're saying it's a... Sorry, they've just cancelled EMR, you're not required.
Roger, Pumper 70, cancel returning marketing station.
Roger.
FICOM York Street control message.
York Street Control send.
FICOM, could we please have ambulance attend? We've got 2 female casualties, mid-50s, just suffering from shock.
Roger, so 2 females, mid-50s, shock.
FICOM, you mark Ballarat pumper on scene.
Roger, Ballarat Pumper 296.
Firecon, York Street Control message.
York Street Control send.
Yeah, Firecon, can you confirm if police have been notified for this event?
Negative, they've not.
Received, can you notify police to attend this event?
Roger, is there any specific reason for it?
Firecon, you can disregard that event. Police on scene.
Yeah, cool. Police on scene.
Firecon from Timberlands, bulk water carrier 2, receiving over.
Receiving, go ahead.
Just after radio check, thanks Firecon.
You're loud and clear, heading read Firecon.
5 out of 5, thank you. Firecon, Ballarat tankers out code 3 to collision York Street.
Roger, Ballarat tanker.
Firecon, Pumper 67B is returning, enter marking station.
Roger.
Firecon, Porcupine Ridge Captain.
Porcupine Ridge Captain, send.
Firecon, can you tell me the status of the Porcupine Ridge tanker? If it hasn't already been, can you mark it staging station and available for call out?
Yeah, it's still on strike, 10:15:45, so I'll put it back in station.
Yep, thank you very much.
Firecom, you can mark the tanker on scene.
2296.
Firecom, York Street Control, word back.
York Street Control sends.
Word back from Lieutenant Berzikite of an incident stop. York Street, Ballarat East, message to follow.
Roger, we're back with Lieutenant Berzikite of any incident stop. Go ahead with your message.
Have a two-vehicle MBC. Occupants have been assessed by AV, and AV has been cancelled. Ballarat Pumper and Ballarat Tanker will remain on scene until tow trucks remove both vehicles from the scene, approximately further 15 minutes over.
Roger.
Firecom, Penland Group Officer.
Penland's Group Officer sends.
If Firecom, can you go with further information for the Ballian grass fire?
Yeah, so they just set fires down along the river. The caller's going to meet the first appliance at the front of the property. They're trying to put the fire out. It's not spreading too quickly at this stage. And we've had a further caller passed along the back of Smash Road and saw the smoke. Said it might be between Gilmore's Road and Birds Road, but we've had the 90 Gilmore and it with a confirmed address.
Yeah, Roger, Firecom.
Firecom, York Street Control.
York Street Control sends.
Yeah, Firecom, just confirm that you received the last message from York Street Control.
Yeah, affirmative.
Roger.
Flycom, Penland Group Officer. Penland Group Officer, send. Yeah, Flycom, I've had an exchange call. Apparently there's a bit of smoke showing out there at Ballyang, so can you make Tankers 5 as a minimum, thanks? Penland Group Officer, just confirming that's Tankers 5 on the Ballyang job. Affirmative. We'll go.
Flycom, Smeaton Tanker at station, over.
Roger, Smeaton Tanker. Along the river. The call said they'll meet the fire services at the front of the property that you've been paged to. They're trying to put out the fire. It's not spreading too quickly this stage. We did have a further call on this one from the neighbour, and they mentioned that there was heavy black smoke, nil structures under threat. The fire is at the rear of the property near the river, and the fire is blowing away from their property. Best access is along Gilmore's Road, and we have had a Penland Group officer come up and make Tankers 5 on this one. Yeah, right, Flycom.
Flycom, we're River Tanker 1's on channel 515 and turning out to a grass and scrub fire at 90 Gilmore's Road, Ballyang.
Roger, Little River Tank 1. Have you received the further on this event?
Negative.
Roger, Little River Tanker 1. Best access is via Gilmore's Road. We do have a grass fire that is slowly spreading. The caller advised I'll meet you at the front of the property, that they were trying to put it out. A further call from a next door neighbour said that they could see flames and heavy black smoke. Nil structures under threat. The fire again is at the rear of the property, and it was blowing away from the caller's property. And you are part of a Make Tankers 5 on this one from Penland Group Officer.
Copy that, Flycom. Flycom, Ballyang Tanker 2.
Ballyang Tanker 2, send.
Flycom, Ballyang Tanker 2 is also turning out to grass and scrub fire at Gilmore's Road.
Roger, Ballyang Tanker 2. You're part of a Make Tankers 5 from Penland Group Officer.
Yeah, received.
Flycom, DJ Williams. DJ Williams, send.
Yeah, Flycom, for Ballyang's info, we'll be responding to Penland Group SCV to support them shortly.
Roger, do you require a page for Penland Group SCV?
Negative, Flycom, thanks.
Roger.
Firecom Energy Tankers on 515 responding to Gilmore's Road.
Roger, Energy Tank, have you received a further on this one?
Negative, Firecom.
Roger, Energy Tanker. Best access is via Gilmore's Road. You are part of a Make Tankers 5 to this event. There does appear to be flames and heavy black smoke visible. The caller did advise they'll meet services at the front of the paged address, and it's down along the river at the back of the property.
Roger, Firecom, all noted, thanks.
Firecom, Ballion Tanker 1 on scene, now known as Ballion Control, Fireground Channel 434.
Roger, Ballion Control, 434 Fireground Channel.
Firecom, Ballion Tanker 2 also on scene.
Roger, Ballion Tanker 2, 434 for the Fireground Channel.
Firecom, Lara Tanker 1 is on 515, copy 434 for Fireground Channel.
Roger, Lara Tanker 1. And Lara Tanker 1, Firecom. Ballion Control, send. Stand by, Ballion Control, send.
And we got helicopter available.
Ballion Captain, stand by. Ballion Captain, Firecom message.
Firecom, send.
Ballion Captain, we're just following up on air support now for this one.
Yeah, copy Firecom. Just head into rocky terrain.
Roger. Lara Tanker 1, Firecom message.
Go ahead, Firecom.
Lara Tanker 1, we're just trying to confirm that you were en route, or if you'd arrived at this one and acknowledge that you did get the Fireground Channel.
Yeah, so just confirm 90 Gilmore's Road and Fireground Channel 434.
Yeah, Roger, it is 90 Gilmore's Road. Best access is via Gilmore's Road for this one. The caller did advise that they will meet people at the front of the property. There are flames and heavy black smoke visible. It is down the back of the property towards the river, and we've just been advised the terrain's quite rocky.
Yeah, Roger. Can you advise the control point that Lara Tanker 2 or Lara Ultralight are available if required?
Roger, out to you, Ballion Control.
Ballion Control, send.
Ballion Control from Lara Tanker 1, Lara Tanker 2 and Lara SCV are available if required.
Yeah, send them, Firecom.
Roger. Back out to you, Lara Tanker 1.
Yeah, Lara Tanker 1, just to confirm, the FCV is available, but I was more thinking the ultralight for the area, but if you could page at least Lara Tanker 2 and Lara Ultralight, that'd be great.
Roger, we'll page the ultralight and Lara Tanker 2. And back out to you, Ballion Control.
Ballion Control, send.
Ballion Control, just in my further apologies, it was meant to be Lara Ultralight and the Lara Tanker 2. Do you require both of them to be paged?
Roger that, Firecom. That can both be paged. Word back. The fire is now crossed the Little River on the northern side.
Roger, the fire has now crossed the river on the northern side.
Flycom, Ballarat tankers returning. You can mark us in station.
Roger, Ballarat tanker.
Flycom, Belling Control, message.
Belling Control, send.
Yeah, word back from Belling, Captain, not yet under control.
Roger, I've had those word back from Belling, Captain, of a grass and scrub fire not yet under control.
Flycom, Pentland Group SCVs, mobile to the grass and scrub fire, Gilmore's Road, Belling, code 1.
Roger, Pentland Group SCV. And just for your information, best access is via the paged address. It's at the rear of the property there down towards the river, and we've been advised the area is quite rocky, so proceed with caution.
Yeah, Roger, all received Flycom.
Flycom, Little River Tanker 1, on scene.
Roger, Little River Tanker 1. And Little River Tanker 1, just for your information, there's a fire ground channel 434.
Copy that, Flycom. Flycom, Lara Tanker 2, out to report a grass and scrub fire. Tankers required at Ballyang.
Roger, Lara Tanker 2. You're part of a make tankers at the request of the control point there. It is at the paged address. Best access is down Gilmore's Road. It's at the back of the property towards the river there. The caller did advise they would meet the appliances to assist them to the location. And just for information, the location is quite rocky, so proceed with caution.
Roger, Lara, Tanker 2, copy. Thanks.
Roger, Lara, Tanker 2. And also, the fireground channel for this event will be 434.
Roger, copy 434. Thanks.
Falcon Lara, ultralight on 515, copy 434, and further about the property.
Roger, Lara, ultralight. And just again, proceed with caution. The area appears to be quite rocky.
Grampians Tanker 2 to Firecom.
Grampians Tanker 2, send.
Grampians Tanker 2 back in shed.
Roger, Grampians Tanker 2.
Viacom, Bellang Control.
Bellang Control, send.
Yeah, word back to Bellang Captain. If we could have all appliances entering from Birds Road, property approximately 2 k's down, River Ripley Downs, past the house, and into the paddocks from there.
Roger, that's all appliances to enter via Birth Road, and they are past the house and into the paddock from there.
Roger that. House approximately 2 k's down on the left-hand side, River Ripley Downs. They can enter through that driveway and follow through the paddocks.
Roger, and just confirm that is Birds Road.
Roger, Firecom, Birds Road.
Roger, all appliances attending the Bellang job. Just for your information, you need to head to Birds Road, and it's approximately 2 kilometres down on the left-hand side, past the house and head into the paddock from there as the best location. I'll take your acknowledgements one by one. Out to you, Lara, take 1. Lara, tank 1, Firecom message.
Yeah, Firecom, apologies, radio wasn't working. Copy that, Birds Road. Bravo, India, Romeo, Delta, Sierra.
Affirmative, and Lara, tank 2.
Roger, Lara, Tanker 2, copy, thanks.
Roger, no, Lara, ultralight.
Lara, ultralight, receive further.
Roger, Petaluma Group SCV.
Firecom, Bird Dog 380.
Bird Dog 380.
Yeah, just requesting the foreground channel for that Bellang job.
Bird Dog 380, foreground channel 434.
Roger, I'll receive.
Firecom, Ballarat Pumper, returning marketing station.
Roger, Ballarat Pumper.
Firecom, Anarchy Tanker is on scene. We've entered via Gilmore's Road before that message comes through.
Roger, Anarchy Tanker, out to you, Belly and Control.
Belly and Control sends. Anarchy Tanker, if you could come around to Birds Road, as advised by Firecom.
Back out to you, Anarchy Tanker 1.
Send Firecom.
Anarchy Tanker 1, can you head round to Birds Road, approximately 2 kilometres down from that location, and head past the house into the paddock from there. So it's 2 kilometres down on the left-hand side, Birds Road.
Roger, Firecom, all noted. Firecom, Penland Group FTV.
Penland Group FTV send.
Firecom, can you confirm the request for aircraft has gone through and that's responding?
That's affirmative. I believe we've got Bird Dog 390 en route.
Yeah, Roger, Firecom. I believe they're on scene. Do we have any helipacks coming?
Don't believe we've heard from any helipacks at this point.
Roger, can you follow that up through the DDO, please?
Roger, shall do.
Firecom, Tanker 1 on scene.
Roger, Lara Tanker 1, Flyground Channel 434.
Copy, 434.
Penland Group FTV Flycom message.
Send, Firecom.
Thank you. Just letting you know that helitack has been requested, but when we haven't heard back as to whether they're attending at this stage. Are you able to provide a phone number for on scene?
Yeah, just wait one, Firecom. Just making access. You can mark Penland Group off. Penland Group FTV on scene.
Roger, Flyground Channel 434. Belly and Control Flycom message.
Belly and Control send.
Belly and Control, so just need a contact phone number for the control point, please. Request of FSCC.
Currently 0439 611 031.
Received confirming figures 0439 611 031.
Roger, Firecom.
Thank you.
Flycom, Valley and Control.
Valley and Control, send.
Yeah, Flycom, Pentland Group FCV is now Valley and Control. For oncoming appliances, best access is through the driveway at 103 Birds Road and head south across the paddock.
Roger that. Pentland Group FCV is now Control, and for oncoming appliances, 103 Birds Road is best access. Head south across the paddock.
Belling, Tanker 1, Belling Control.
Flycom, Pentland, Valley and Control, we're back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're back. DJ Williams, grass and scrub fire, still not yet under control. Can you make tankers 10 on this one, thanks?
Roger, DJ Williams, grass and scrub fire not yet under control, make tankers 10.
And Flycom, for the DDO, I believe that the bird dog overhead's mapped the fire, so they should have that information in EMAP.
Okay, I just need to get your tankers first.
Flycom and Belling Control. Currently have a water tanker being set up at Birds Road.
Yeah, just stand by, I'm just getting tankers. Okay, sorry, Control, just say again about the bird.
Flycom, for the DDO, I believe the fire's been mapped by the bird dog overhead, so size should be available to them in EMAP. And for oncoming appliances that are on scene, there's a water tanker being set up on Birds Road.
Roger, so for the DDO, fire should be mapped by bird dog overhead and water tanker is set up on a Birds Road for oncoming tankers.
Firecom, Lara Captain message.
Lara Captain, send.
Firecom, could you ask Balyang Control if they require an additional SCV, seeing they've increased the number of tankers, and we've got a sector commander available for that if they require it.
Roger, out to you, Balyang Control. Balyang Control, Firecom message.
Control, given the number of District 7 resources, Lara FCV can roll, thanks.
Roger, and they do have a sector commander available. Would you like them to roll with the SCV?
If Firecom, when they get here, they can form the District 7 appliances into a strike team.
Roger. Out to you, Lara Captain.
Firecom, Lara Captain acknowledged, thank you. Could you advise the address, please?
Roger, address is 90 Gilmore's Road in Balyang. Best access is via Birds Road, approximately 2 kilometres down that.
All copies, Firecom, thank you.
Firecom, update the address to 103 Birds Road and all appliances to enter by there.
Balyang Control, say again with that address.
Commander Clancy.
Commander Clancy, stand by. Balyang Control, say again with the amended address. Balyang Control, Firecom message.
Firecom, Lara Tanker 2 on scene.
Roger, Lara Tanker 2, Firecom Channel 434.
Firecom, Lara Ultralight on scene, 434.
Roger, Lara Ultralight.
No, don't. Firecom, Wintervale Tanker out to Grass and Scrub, 90 Gilmore's Road, Balyang.
Roger, Wintervale Tanker. Best access is Birds Road for this address, and you're part of a mate Tankers 10 for a Grass and Scrub fire, not yet.
No copy further.
Wintervale Tanker, Firecom message.
Send Firecom.
Wintervale Tanker, stand by. Wintervale Tanker, 103 Birds Road is the correct address for this event.
Sorry, Firecom, could you please repeat the road name?
Birds, so it's 103 Birds Road, Balyang is the amended address for this event for best access.
Roger, copy further.
Firecom. Scrub Fire, 103 Birds Road, Balyang, read over the further.
Roger, Parliament Tanker. Petling Group, FCV, send.
Yes. Oh, you can disregard from me, thanks.
Roger, Balyang Control. Out to you, Commander Clancy.
Roger, can you notify Balyang Control that there's no heli-tac available? We have a LATS coming from Avalon.
Roger, Commander Clancy. Back out to you, Balyang Control.
Yeah, Firecom, I don't believe we'll require the lap. Just doing a recce at the edge at the moment, but I believe we've almost got this one handled on that side, so no laps required.
Roger, just confirming no laps required and no air support required.
Firecom, Rosalie, Tanker 1, turning out to Gilmore's Road, fire.
Roger, Rosalie, Tanker 1, you respond to a Grass and Scrub fire, not yet under control. Best access is 103 Birds Road, Balyang for this event, and you're on Fireground Channel 434.
Copy that.
Cyclone back is Marsh, Tanker 2, out to Grass and Scrub Fire, 90 Gilmore's Road, Ballyang.
Roger, back is Marsh, Tanker 2. And you're responding to a grass and scrub fire not yet under control. Best address is 103 Birds Road, Ballyang, Fireground Channel 434.
Receive Firecom 103 Birds Road, Ballyang.
Roger.
Firecom back is Marsh, for FCV out to Grass and Scrub, Ballyang.
Roger, back is Marsh, FCV. Back is Marsh, FCV, just confirming you did copy over the Fireground Channel and the address being 103 Birds Road.
Firecom, Wintervale Tanker, message.
Wintervale Tanker send.
Can you please confirm the fire ground for this job?
Wintervale Tanker, Fireground Channel 434. Roger, 0 from DJ Williams. Cruiser stock forward rate has spread. All to continue to assist with the blacking out and mopping up. And Ballyang Control, Firecom message. Ballyang Control, Firecom message. Yes. Ballyang Control, we have a lap. Bird Dog 376 not heard. Out to you, Commander Clancy.
Commander Clancy, go ahead.
Just send cancel pages to Parlin Tanker 1 and Rousey Tanker 1 who have not turned out.
If Firecom, I heard both those appliances turn out.
Roger, from our end, they have not actually turned out to this event.
Firecom, I heard them turn out on Firecom, so I think you might have missed them. I've spoken to Parwin and I know they're en route, and I heard Rosalie turn out.
Roger. Parlin Tanker 1, Firecom message.
Firecom send.
Parlin Tanker 1, can I confirm I have you en route to the Ballyang job?
Affirmative, Firecom. We turned out about 12 minutes ago and it was acknowledged, but I understand that you're busy.
Roger, and out to you, Rousey Tanker 1. Rousey Tanker 1, Firecom message. Rousey Tanker 1, Firecom message. Rousey Tanker 1 not heard. Back out to you, Parlin Tanker 1.
Firecom send.
Parlin Tanker 1, just confirming that you did receive the amended address of 103 Birds Road, Ballyang, and the Fireground Channel of 434.
Parlin Tanker acknowledged. Thanks, Firecom.
Roger.
Firecom, Anarchy Ultralight turning out to support Ballyang, code 3.
Roger, Anarchy Ultralight. You are responding to a grass and scrub fire that is not yet under control. The best access is 103 Birds Road, Ballyang, and we have a Fireground Channel of 434.
Anarchy Ultralight acknowledged.
This is Stratton Tanker heading to the Wallora Fires.
Last point, say again.
The Stratham tanker heading to the Wallora fires.
Roger, Stratham tanker. Are you responding as part of a strike team?
That's correct, yes.
Roger, Stratham tanker. Can I grab the strike team you're responding as part of?
No, I'll get back on that one, sorry. We've just been on standby and just been called in.
Roger, can I confirm where you are staging at?
We've just been told to head to Wallora.
Roger.
Flycom, Valley Control, word back.
Valley Control sends.
Word back from DJ Williams. A grass and scrub fire under control, 103 Birds Road in Ballyang, and a syrup to follow.
Roger, that's a word back from DJ Williams of a grass and scrub flight under control. Send with your sit rep.
Syrup from DJ Williams. We've got a grass and crop fire, approximately 2 hectares. Forward rate of spread's been stopped by crews. We're just blacking out along the edges, and we've got a small patch burning in the southeast corner along the creek, which we've got some ultralights heading towards to deal with.
Roger, that's a sit rep from DJ Williams, a grass and crop fire, approximately 2 hectares in size, forward rate stopped, small patch in the southeast corner and setting ultralights to manage.
Cyclone pollen tanker on scene, position 434.
Roger, pollen tanker.
Flycom, back at Smash, FCV on scene, changing to 434.
Roger, back Smash, FCV.
Flycom, Wintervale tanker on scene, switching to 434.
Roger, Wintervale tanker.
Flycom, back at Smash, tanker 2 on scene, switching to 434.
Roger, back Smash, tanker 2.
Tanker 1 on St. Gilmore's Road.
Roger, Rosie, tanker 1. And Rosie, tanker 1, 5 grand channel is 434.
Yeah, copy that.
Firecom, Lara FCV on scene.
Roger, Lara SCV, Fire Ground Channel 434.
Acknowledge 434.
Firecom, Energy Ultralight now on scene, switching to 434.
Roger, Energy Ultralight.
Firecom, Pentland Group Officer on scene, acknowledge Fire Ground Channel 434.
Roger, Pentland Group Officer.
All vehicles on the southern sector of the river, please leave the area where the Ford Ranger is. Leave it as that is suspected the point of origin.
Valiant Tanker 2, Firecom message.
Valiant Tanker 2, send.
Valiant Tanker 2, we just had yourself or one of your portables come up on the channel with information.
Affirmative, I'll check that now.
Roger, it could be possibly that they're on the wrong channel.
Teddy and Tanker, Viacom, Teddy and Tanker has left the shed heading to Valora en route to the Grampians Fire.
Teddy and Tanker, just confirming, you responding as part of a strike team?
We have been called from Valora DIVCOM. I'm not aware that I'm part of any strike team.
Roger, and can you confirm where you're staging?